What the fuck is going on? Can you guys tell me what's going on?
Well, since you made him a commander, it's been chaos, to be honest. That's the truth. Ang daming
Okay.
lapses every single day.
Alright, so I just want a summarized report on what exactly is going on. What's with all the chaos?
Wait.
Yes, you will. Wait, Jacob.
Calm down. Calm down then.
Let's start with Zoe, and then the rest of the... Why is the BCSO involved?
Because he tried.
Well, they suspended me in front of them.
No,
may complaint
he
din po
one of them with the
kami.
nightstick.
Can we talk one by one? Okay, let's start from you,
Para
Zoe.
ano.
Yeah, it started din sa certification ng air unit. So, sa chopper, bawal daw ako mag-chopper kasi I'm not certified and I'm not trained enough. And then I reminded him, I gave him 1 and I own 7 choppers and sabi niya bawal daw. And then sabi ko may emergency kami ginawa nila, Sir Luigi, I was off duty and I had to go on duty. And then sabi niya it was a stupid idea. I should have just left the... Parang sinabi niya okay lang na hayaan yung 4 na down civilians. And
Where did you get
then,
the information that there were like 4 down civilians when you were off duty?
Oh, I was there. I was off duty. I was there. It was BCSO yung mga kasama ko.
Oh, okay.
Mga BCSO din
And
po.
1 LSPD. Off duty kami lahat.
Amy, you just got
Okay,
hit
can we not
with the nightstick.
refer to the off-duty officers as civilians?
Yeah.
Just whether you're on
Okay.
or off-duty, you're still officers? Just off-duty officers, maybe. Okay.
Off-duty officers. And then, nagpunta kami ni Daryl up north. And then, pumunta kami sa 1071 and there were only 2 BCSO sa Sandy. And then, later on doon na ako nag-off-duty sa Sandy office. And then, pinuntahan niya ako doon. He was so rude. He didn't even say hi or salute to Undersheriff. And then, he suspended me on the spot. He told me he is my boss. And I said, no, I report to Chief Hugo. And nagkainit na kami. And then sabi ko, sige, I accept my suspension. And that's how
Okay.
it started. And then sinabi ko na po sa inyo yesterday
Yeah.
na he suspended me on the spot for talking back.
Yeah, and then after that, why is the BCSO involved? Because
And
it
then-
happened right in front of you? You guys?
Then yeah,
Yes.
Yes, Anne?
Kasi nano ako ni Commander na mag-class dun sa mga cadet. And then tapos nag-radio si Commander na may nagsabi sa kanya na nasa tikilala si Clyde Villaroman, so kailangan hulhin. Ngayon, tas biglang nag-radio si Commander na, ano tawag dun, Sir Luigi? Compromise?
Compromise yung radio kasi nandito yung mga BCSO.
Ayun.
So,
What?
medyo ganun po yung pagkakasabi.
Ayun po yung sabi.
The radio is compromised because you guys went inside the radio.
Yes,
Yeah,
sa
because,
radio daw po kasi. Ngayon,
nasa mechanic po kami, nagpapagawa. So, rumadyo po kami sa kanila para pumasok dito sa
Yeah, like the
jurisdiction
usual thing you guys do whenever you enter our jurisdiction, right?
nyo.
and then, ayun nga, sabi ko kay Commander, pwede po ba mag-huddle up muna kasi nga, alam ko maraming tao sa kilala. Ngayon, pinipilit niya na kailangan na i-apprehend na si Clyde Villaroman.
Okay. Did he
They
change
don't
any
know.
protocols? Because I told him not to change anything without my approval. Did he change anything?
Depends, Chief.
Lahat chip halos.
Yeah.
Like how, Jaime? Like what?
Basic na lang chip yung sa cruisers na lang. Ayaw niya magpagamit chip ng
Unmarked.
unmarked.
bawal din ako unmarked because I'm not certified.
Kapag may mga suspects tayo na down kahit walang EMS, ayaw niyang ipagalaw
What?
Hanggat walang certification chip ng
ng first aid.
Permission to talk to you?
What? Go ahead.
Chief, he even told me I cannot go on patrol. I'm not certified to be to patrol, sir.
Why,
Yeah, sabi
why
niya
did
dun
you
sa
change
dalawang
a lot
recruit
of
kahapon.
protocols without my approval? And then you guys did not even report to me. I told him to talk to me
Permission to
first
speak, Chief.
before changing anything. So he changed first before talking to me, right?
Yes, chip.
Yes. Hey, Chief, can I speak?
Go ahead.
He said he was the chief. And I said, no, you're not my chief. I know my chief, Hugo. They start hitting me.
Well, when did he say this?
A while ago in the locker room, when I was, I was ready to get suspended, I surrendered my things to Goyon. Then he ordered going to arrest me for trespassing. He did not even let me step out.
Trespassing.
Yeah, how am I trespassing if you're not gonna let me step out?
Permission to talk to you, Chief?
Go
And then
ahead.
he started hitting me.
He also asked me which tribe I'm on, Captain Zoe or his.
Yeah.
Whose
we
side are you
also,
on?
Chip.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah,
he's trying to
he's making
divide the
calls.
department?
Pick a side.
Yes, sir.
Kaya ako unaware
Then,
sa nangyari.
ang sabi niya,
both
Chief,
sides.
he's the Los Santos daw, Los Santos Police Department daw.
Oh, no.
Lahat
What?
ng
Ano
go po
ko?
sa kanya, BCSO
Yeah.
daw, sabi niya.
No,
And then-
no.
He thinks
Yeah.
I'm on the
I
BCS's side. He's
I asked, what are we?
Putting
if you're
barrier
the
in the middle.
LSPD? He said we are his enemies. I was like, huh?
Yes, Chief.
What you
Sabi niya
saying?
yun.
What did he say?
He said we were his enemies.
Who's
Because he
we?
said he was the
Who's we,
LSPD.
Jacob?
Like
Us.
we, like, because I asked like,
Who
what
oppose-
about us?
Who opposes
if you are
him?
the LSPD, what
Yes,
is
Chief.
us? He said you are the enemies. I'm like,
He
huh?
even
What?
said that to Deputy Chief.
Sa akin
He
din,
on
he thinks I'm
drugs,
his
Chief.
enemy.
I think he needs to test.
He even called us
Drug
traitors,
test,
sir.
Chief.
What? For what?
I don't know, sir, for not going on his side. I think that's what he
Yes,
meant.
Chief. Maybe.
Okay.
And also, Chief, kina-question niya rin yung rango namin ni Captain, kung paano namin nakuha.
Yup.
Really?
Yes, Chief.
Yeah, sabi ko, I worked hard for it. Ikaw, you asked for your rank, di ba? Ginanong ko siya eh. And then I got suspended for talking back.
Can I get your side, Luigi? What did they do? What did Fred do to you guys?
Katulad po yung yung radio sa mechanic.
Yeah.
Yun nga po, medyo hindi po maganda yung yung pagkakasabi niya.
Ano pa yon, Luigi?
Ikaw, Sir Amory po.
Ay, wala namang sa akin yung sir kasi napalo ko nung yung fridge niya, sir eh.
Kaninang altercation nila with Jacob, Chief.
ko po sana
kanina.
sir eh.
Awatin?
Awat sana.
Fred napaluin si Sir
Siya yung napalo.
Kaso ako pinapaluin.
Yun lang
Oo,
naman po.
parang nalamog yung... Saba na pala.
Sa batok po.
Sa bato.
Nalamog. Yung opinion ko sa akin, Chief, masyado siyang stricto na minsan hindi niya nakokontrol yung emotion niya na magalit sa mga kapwa-police. Kasi
Yeah,
hindi niya mga sumbong ng mga lower rank sa akin to. Well, he's doing good, pero minsan may mga sumusobra siya na on the spot siya magsususpend. Ganun. Pwede naman kausapin muna or at least man lang disciplinary action lang kahit pag-comserve. But sa kanya, sumusobra minsan. Pero sa mga nagawa niya naman sa PD, malaking tulong yung mga tinuturo din niya kung sa side na. Wala akong pinapaboran, Chief.
Din Chief, tama rin yung sinabi niya ni Captain. Magaling siya ang police. Nga lang, may kumbaga may side na kumbaga tagilid.
I
Yeah.
think he feels superior. He needs to feel superior.
Kaya lang, palayun ko lang kasi tinabihan niya si Zoe.
Sa
So, sige, BCS, so I'll handle this. And then, Luigi, I need to talk to you about regarding protocols na lang din. And then, I'll radio you na lang, ha?
Sige po, saan po tayo mag-uusap?
Mamaya na lang, I'll handle this first. Our problem with the LSPD.
Sige
And
po,
then, on behalf of LSPD, on what Commander Fred did to the whole BCSO, my sincere apologies and hope we work together, we work better for
yes,
the whole city. Alright? I'll handle this.
Yes, please.
Hey, Chief, here's the thing. Okay, Chief, you see these pants, Chief?
Yeah.
He told me to wear that. So I was wearing that. And as soon as he weighed 1042, I went to change my pants to what I'm comfortable with, right? And then, after coming back to the PD, I saw him. I was like, oh, hey, Commander, I thought you 1042. And he got mad. He's like, oh, why you wearing this uniform? You're gonna get suspended. I'm like, for goddamn pants? Suspended for pants? And then he said, yeah, if you're gonna talk back, I'm gonna suspend you. I was like, yeah, go ahead, suspend me. I'm not gonna change my pants. And then he told me to surrender my things. Go yo. I did it. I was like, here's my pistol, here's my taser, and here's my favorite nightstick. You can keep it. I'm gonna get suspended and wait for my chief, because my chief who gives me orders, not you. Then he started putting out his nightstick and beating the shit out of me. Even I ran out of the PD, running across the street. Till there, chief. Look, till there.
And then?
See that the traffic light?
Yeah.
Right there, he hit me in the head.
He
I was
hit
begging
you?
for my life. I was like, please don't hit me. I'm suspended, right? It's like you trespassing. What the hell?
Why did he hit you?
Because I was
why does he wanna
trespassing.
hit you?
That's
Well,
it?
He suspended me on the spot for talking
Yeah.
back.
He wanted to send me to jail, chief. Come on, chief.
Okay, me and Deputy Ted will handle this, okay?
Thank you, Chief.
Well,
So, Fred,
I'd like to first state that you've given me the responsibility to do my duties.
Yes.
Just think of this as a way to take out the weeds of the police department. These people do not respect the system, policies, the standards that I set down with your approval because you read it, sir, when I sent it to you directly and I laid it to you. People who are against the system are against us. Your decisions, your responsibility is that you made me commander and I took those duties to heart. I did everything that my job required me to do. And if that's gonna make me the enemy, that's gonna make me seem like the enemy, like all the small things, like saying things about the BCSO, that is not ground for anything.
Mr. Frederick,
These are all
correct?
Yes, Frederick Erlaw.
I want to ask you a few questions before we proceed.
Yes, Scott, go ahead.
When were you appointed to the Los Santos Police Department?
According to the roster I made,
No, not by the roster you made, by the one appointed to you by the city.
what you mean when I was promoted to commander?
Appointed commander,
Yes,
not promoted.
yes, well, exactly. That's what the roster says. It's on October 10th by the chief of police.
Alright, since then, what changes have you made in our department?
The general standard operating procedures. I've created a training procedure, a training, what do I call it? A training academy. Sorry, a training academy teaching down to their felony stops. Added new things for cadets to learn.
Yeah, so first of all, Fred, you know, I gave you the commander position because I believed in you.
Yes, that's right.
We can.
You believed in the right person.
That it's all for the betterment of the PD, of the whole department.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, so what did I tell you? I told you can submit to me your suggestions, any protocols you want to change before changing anything or implementing anything, right?
Sir, I've built stuff on things that were not even there in the first place.
Alright, slow down,
I
slow
know.
down.
I told you before implementing anything, talk to me. Wait for my
Sir.
approval, right?
You were not reachable. When I sent it to you directly, you didn't respond. So how is that on my responsibility if you don't respond?
Well, what can you say about changing?
I asked.
Changing the.
Well, what policy have
the
I changed
cars.
specifically that you feel against? That you feel like you're against?
Like you're prioritizing training over serving the Los Santos.
Because of accountability. Untrained recruits are a bad asset to have on the field. Do you understand that, Chief?
I get that. But what do I always say? The best training is always the experience in the field.
That is not true. According to
That's true.
legally, it is not true. Legally,
Alright,
we
slow
have
down,
to
Mr.
train
Frederick.
our
You need,
recruits.
Fred, you need to stop raising your voice. My voice and Kennedy's voice is calm, isn't it?
Oh, this is calm.
Alright, Mr. Fred, I want you to understand. You're slowly getting out of line. You see, you're crossing this line wherein you're not supposed to be crossing. In fact, you're already disregarding whatever Chief Hugo and I already set up in this department. So how do you think that makes us feel? You going against us?
No. I've built on what was not there. Do you
Anything
understand
funny,
that?
Fred?
So you're telling us we're lacking things?
Of
Is that
course.
what you're trying to say?
Yes, and I did my job as I was stated. I did my job by providing complex administrative documents to help on where we went empty, on where we were lacking. And
Okay.
you cannot state that it is my responsibility for your lackings.
Oh, alright. Well, I'm gonna get my documentation so I can show you, right?
Okay, Fred, here's
Sir,
the
you
thing.
read the GSOP.
I know.
Don't tell me that you just disregarded everything and
Listen
just
to me,
stating
Fred.
now.
No, listen to me. I put you in your position because I believe you can do your job, right? But
And I'm doing my job,
the
sir.
reports
And-
that I've been getting was that you're way over your head.
Wrong. You're getting consequences of actions that are normal. Sir,
It's not normal,
if
Fred.
this captain
You
is gonna
harassing
be-
our officers.
that is all hearsay.
No, it's not hearsay, Fred. You pulled out your nightstick and hit Jacob, and you also hit a
Because he was
BCSO.
under arrest. That was on our force level 2. That is within our
Can you
rights.
explain to me why you did that to Captain
For someone
Zoe
refusing
in
a lawful
front
command,
of
yes.
all the BCSO?
She forced my hand. She did not want to talk to me 25 in the
You
the office.
humiliated Captain Zoe in front of us.
And
That's
she
not how
then
we handle
rallied
things.
everyone against me. You understand that she forced my hand. She didn't want to talk to me. And I ordered her to talk to me so that we can finish things. But she didn't. She just wanted to hide away up north.
She has a house up north. And then I beg to differ, Fred, that she rallied everybody to go against you.
Look outside. You saw all those people out there. She did rally them, whether you like it or not. And it's
No,
the
she
truth.
didn't rally it.
Sir, you're not blind. You saw how many people there were against me. And you know why she did it. Because you rallied them against me. This is something that is against all of us as high command.
Alright, Frederick. Here's my thing, right? I feel like I feel like, you know, you're not seeing the bigger picture as of now. How about we take a little, you know, stroll to the colder
Excuse
area?
me? I am seeing the bigger picture.
Fred, please.
Yeah, come here. I want to show you. I'll show you the evidence here. This room here. This is a colder room where we can probably chill some more.
I am seeing the bigger picture. If we must lose a captain, if we must lose a sergeant, so be it. These people are someone who are against the system, who are against high command, the system that is in place for insubordination, for the policies and standards. If we are to allow this to happen, we are undermining ourselves. I am with you. I am on your side, Deputy Chief and Chief of Police. This is something that's been blinded against you, that's against me. And I'm telling you right now that this is something that should not happen. But it's the consequences of it.
I had respect if you did not listen to our conversation.
Okay, how about we go to
Can
the
we
helipad?
take this? Yeah,
Let's
let's
go
take this
to
to
the
the
helipad.
helipad.
Yeah.
I'm not a problem with this.
We're on the same
We
side,
didn't
right?
say you were.
We are on the same side. That's right.
Alright, this time for sure. No one's gonna hear us,
Yeah,
see us.
No one's gonna no.
As private as we can go.
Yes.
This is enough. Let's go off the radio first, okay?
Yeah. Off the radio, we'll be off the radio.
So I really hope you understand that. I'm glad that you guys are seeing the bigger picture here. The picture
Yes, we are, Fred. Because
of a
if
great police department.
yeah, because if we don't, they won't bother talking to you at all, right?
Yes,
they won't
we have
bother
a
taking. Hearing your side of the story.
We have a future of the Los Santos Police Department. The Los Santos Police Department who does not care about not having certifications, who will follow things to a T. And that is the officers that I am training for all of us. And a more subordinate and listening police force. Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
The officers that we have do not have integrity. They change cars, they change pants, they change uniforms.
What is your opinion about that? Do you think that's insubordination or what?
I think it's complete disregard of what we have established.
Oh, funny. Complete disregard, you say, huh?
Complete disregard. What is that referring to? What are you insinuating?
You want to know what we think?
What are you insinuating of complete disregard? Complete disregard of what exactly?
We think you completely disregarded our protocols. And just because you're in a higher position now, you think you can boss everyone around?
And friend, don't
That-
get me wrong.
that
I'm
is
proud
a
of what you
by-
did. I put you in your position because I know you can make a difference in the PD. But
Yes.
but listen, I didn't expect you to become this strict and to become like this. Like you're an officer that's, how can I say this? You're just following everything by the book. Let me tell you
Yes.
this. You need to wake up because in the real world, people like that won't survive.
The real world? You want to talk to me about the real world? I lost
think-
my wife in a car accident 17 years ago, and I was forced into a fantasy land to escape and cope with the reality that my wife died because of my mistake. I promised that I would go to the real world. I promised that I would stay to the realistic ways of things. Do you understand that?
I guess.
Because I hope you do.
But you can see, Fred, people like you won't survive out there. You're just being too strict. You know, in order to keep your position, Fred, in order to survive, some things you need to be a little lax. You don't need to be always strict and follow everything that you read by the book, okay?
You won't be able to pull out that book when you need it.
I've been able to pull out that book for every situation. You're stating that our GSOPs, the stoneworks, the foundations of our police department is not important?
Here's the thing, Fred. I uphold all policies and regulations set by our chief. However, your addition was good at one point. However, due to the multiple complaints against you, makes me question whether you really did it for the benefit of the department or for your own benefit.
A byproduct, a mere byproduct. Absolute people who think that their words can erode what we've established here. People are obviously going to be against a captain being dismissed from her job because we must uphold a police department that must follow the systems because that is our job.
We do follow the
Don't you
system,
get that?
Fred. We do follow the system, but not everything. Because,
Not
as
everything?
you always say, it's much bigger than what you see.
Yes, that's right. And the captain is obviously not is obviously
need-
getting out of line.
You need to remember this, Fred. Too much is bad, Fred.
What is too much to you?
You're too much. Fuck.
I didn't expect us to do this.
I mean, I kinda liked him. He was
So
doing
did
his
I.
job, but he's just
It's
too much. It's just too much.
We give him the time off. I'ma take all the badge, everything.
You take everything. I'm gonna remove his badge.
Mr. Frederick.
You wanna leave him here, or throw him at the bottom of the ocean?
Here's a problem, Chief. If this gets out that you and I did it to him,
We're gonna get fucked.
we're fucked. And just because he did help our department, that doesn't mean I'm not grateful.
I mean, we are
But
grateful, but he's just too much.
he became a big problem. You hear that ringing? Is that your phone?
No, it's not my phone. What is it?
Your pager?
Not my pager.
I think it's the chopper. I'ma check. Nothing here, Chief.
How about we check his watch? Does he have a watch?
I'm not so sure. I think it's him beeping.
No watch. Nothing. You removed everything?
Yeah, the pants, everything, the utility belt, the radio. It comes with it. Everything
Nothing's
except
left,
the
right?
shoes. Is there anything in
Remove
his
the Maybe
shoes?
something's in his shoes.
Hold on.
What do we do now? They shouldn't get out.
I think we gotta leave him here.
Just here?
Yeah. Because if people find out, Chief, consider our job's gone.
Let's go. You don't want to throw him in the ocean?
Yeah, I could. Hang on. I'm gonna leave all my electronic devices. All good, Chief.
Let's go.
And Chief. It makes me wonder, sino kaya ang susunod kayo? Kasi, yun ang hirap eh. Yun yung kinakatakutan natin, Chief.